Hi, Michelle. My name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and today I had the privilege of speaking with Michelle, who thought you would be super interested in this video I'm about to show you. We're going to show you a few issues with your website and give you a couple tricks so that you can start getting more organic leads. So here we are on your website. Okay. You do have some content, so that's good. Good reviews, that's good. That helps establish trust. Okay, I think this must be your footer. Can't tell. I think that's your footer. Okay, so the rule of thumb here is that content is key when it comes to ranking and getting to the first page of Google. Your home page is going to need 1,000 to 1,500 words of content, which breaks down to roughly 150 words for every local buyer intent keyword you're trying to target. Those are the keywords you're trying to rank for so that your customers can find you. Now, these are going to be words that your customers will actually be searching for when they have those emergencies, when their basements are flooded, the words that they would actually be searching to find the specific services you offer in each of your service areas. So you're going to need to add additional content, and you're going to have to do the same thing with your service pages. You need to make sure you have a separate page for every single service you provide. And then if you service multiple different areas, cities, and locations, you need to have separate pages for those as well. As long as those locations have a any search volume for your services, you need to list those pages and have content for those content and keywords for those service areas. If we look at your top competitor, we have First to Respond. They have a nice website as well. It looks like they are going after some keywords. They're not necessarily doing it correctly, but they're trying. Um, but they do have more content. So in order to beat this specific competitor, one of the things you're going to need to do is have more content. You need more content than all of your top competitors in each of your service locations for those keywords. You can see here they're doing it exactly right. So they're listing all of their service areas, and the ones that have relevant keyword volume has a separate page. I would venture to bet there's probably more of these should have their own pages, but that's in your favor. So you're going to need additional pages for service areas, and if you have any additional services that you don't have a separate page for, you'll need those as well. Now, the next thing I want to show you is this is a program we use called Ahrefs, and it helps us to analyze how your website is performing. And as you can see, your domain has a rating of a 0, and your homepage of an 11. And this is 100% because of your referring domains and backlinks. The low score means that Google doesn't have much trust in your website, and that's because you just don't have enough backlinks, and you need backlinks with more authority. Not all backlinks are created equal, so you need to make sure they're highly authoritative. Do follow backlinks. Because you don't have quite enough content and a whole lot for keyword strategy, you're only being indexed for 17, and you're seeing zero organic traffic to your website per month. When we look at your competitor, they still have a fairly low score. They have a 10 for their website and a 21 for their homepage. With almost 400 backlinks, that tells me that they're pushing most of their backlinks to their homepage and that they have a lot of no follow or spammy, junky type of backlinks that are actually hurting them. Um, with your backlinks, they should not all go to your homepage. They also need to be spread out to your back pages, which are your service pages and service areas. But because they have a lot more pages and a lot more content, they're being indexed for over 600 keywords, and they're seeing 133 people on average per month. There's quite a bit more volume than that, so you're both missing out on quite a bit of traffic. Um, so backlinks. A backlink is when one website links to your website and drives traffic to your website. Google likes this because it's like a popularity contest. The more relevant those backlinks are to the services you provide, the more authority it's going to give you in Google's eyes, and the higher it's going to help push you up in the rankings. And these backlinks are closely tied to your content and keywords, so they're going to be very important that you are linking these backlinks to not just your homepage, but your back pages as well. And the last thing I want to go over is this Google My Business or the Google Maps section here. Your goal needs to be in the top 3 of this section because 30% of people come straight here and they won't go any further. So if you're not in the top 3 in your service areas for your relevant keywords, then you're sending all of those leads to your competition. In order to be in the top 3, there's a bunch of factors, but the biggest one is something called citations, which is the name of the business, an address and phone number, and website. And having those listed in a variety of places like Yelp, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Yellow Pages, etc. And so you need to have a lot more of those than your top competitors. And if you follow these tips that I provided you today, your website can be number 1 across Google for your relevant keywords and service areas. And I know you're probably wondering, well, what do I do now? Well, you can take the information I provided and apply it yourself, and that's completely okay because this is just free education. I just ask that you go ahead and give us some feedback and let us know what you thought of the video. However, if you decide that you would like help getting this stuff done and don't want to have to do it yourself, go ahead and give us a call at the number on your screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.